So what do inspectors want when they ask for fire blocking? This is what they want. So the way we build a wall nowadays is we build it like this. We build the wall, we stand the wall up, then we stack the joist on top, then we sheet it, then we build the next wall, stand it up, then we put in the trusses, and everything's all good. But back in the day, the way they used to build the wall was like this. They would go all the way up, or they would go up for that floor, set their joist, then put one next to it like that. It's called balloon framing. So you got a cavity that goes all the way to the attic and can reach the attic. So what they're asking for is they want either a piece of wood or they want some kind of fire retard to sit right there, at least 16 inches below, or 16 inches, so 8 inches below, 8 inches below, 8 inches above. So because fire can go up. Say a fire got, say a piece of drywall was sitting here, fire started here, it would go all the way up to the attic. Same thing right here. I'm gonna put fire blocking in there so it can't go up into this wall. Well, it can't get up that way, but if it starts down there in the basement, we're gonna stop it there. Try to stop it there. Same thing right here, fire blocking. This is all good, but I am gonna put foam in there so fire don't try to get up in there. We're trying to prevent it. Yeah, I know fire can do whatever. It'll just crumble that wood or whatever. It'll just get so hot, and you know, but we're preventing it from going further. So now here with this wall, let's say we got a piece of drywall here and here. Fire starts in this box, it can go up inside here. Now if there's a piece of drywall here and here, we'd be good because nothing can go up in between that. But since we have this shimmed out because of this post, because we got a steel beam going all the way there, but this is all old stuff. So now a piece of drywall would sit here and here, and then inside this cavity it can go up and it can go that way, and it can go all up into the ceiling and go up to the attic, and we don't want that. So they're just looking to stop fire any way they can. Yes, we know fire will keep spreading and it'll keep going up. So little holes like that, even if we don't know it's a hole, still we put fire blocking in it, because inspector's not going to come through and stick his finger in there and make sure there's not a hole or there is a hole. They just want to see fire blocking right here. They don't go all the way through, but they still want to see fire blocking because they're not sure. They're not going to get up on a ladder and stick their finger in there. So all through this side pretty much needs fire blocking. All through this side right here doesn't need fire blocking. Well, actually here it does. 1, 2, 3, 4. That all needs fire blocking. But right here doesn't, because there's nowhere to travel. But it does right here because it can travel up into there. So we got to foam that or whatever. Put some that fire retard, that rock wool or whatever. Same here. Rock wool or wood, either one, doesn't matter, rock wool or wood, right there. Then we got on the side of the stairs, same thing, either needs a piece of wood on an angle, or we have pretty much on an angle so you can create that cavity so nothing can go through. So it would have to be on an angle, or the best thing to do is just rock wool that whole thing. Right here is good, nothing can get up in that cavity, it can't go up into there. There are some that I've seen, I think they're upstairs where the wall is separated probably from, what do you call it, cold air return, kind of like this, how it's separated but completely open. So I would have to put a piece of steel on there like I did there, piece of steel, and then put either foam or rock wool inside there. But we know if we I can't really put rock wool here because I'm gonna have to put wood. I can't put rock wool because we know how drywallers are. They'll put the drywall up, and if they see a piece of insulation looking stuff and they see it, they're just gonna grab it and throw it down. They're not gonna make sure it stays up. Some drywallers will, I don't know, but I'm gonna put a piece of wood because that rock wool stuff could fall down. So also right here where this landing's at, fire blocking. So yeah, they're just looking to stop spreading stuff or spreading fire. They don't want to spread fire. They want to prevent it as much time as they can, so that way the fire department can come and they can put the fire out, you know. So that's what they're looking for when they're asking for. So the fire blocking up here, pretty much like this right here. It needs a piece of steel, a plate, that needs a piece of wood in between there, so the fire can't go up into the attic. There's more that I've seen. There's one there, same thing. If a piece of drywall was here and a piece of drywall was here, that fire would go up into the attic. So, same thing here. I'm gonna put something there to stop fire from going up inside there. And that's pretty much it for upstairs. I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna definitely put rock wool here, 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 there, on the back side. Also too, anything like this just has to have rock wool inside here. Well, not all the way down, just has to be up top. Doesn't have to be all the way down, it just needs to be up top. So if there was a fire inside there, let's say this created a fire, we would stop the spread from going to the attic. I mean, it's not going to stop it completely, but it's going to slow it down. So yeah, that's what they want when they're asking for fire blocking. So